Does the internet count?
Yeah.
Yeah, then the internet. Yeah.
Yep, I'll say the same thing.
Yeah, the internet or like DVDs.
The internet and the library occasionally.
The internet for me.
Show not important, but like interesting action and kind of just parts of the movie.
So like show like the interesting thing rather than the things that make up.
Yeah, because sometimes you see teaser trailers and they show you like the best part of the movie, and you're like, well, what's the point going to see it now?
Okay.
I think it's to leave you in like mystery, like you like, oh, what's gonna happen next? You know, so it brings you to the cinema to watch it.
Not give away the ending, because I've seen teaser trailers that did that and it spoiled the film completely.
To build hype for the film.
To introduce the genre and the themes of the film.
Probably horror, because I like horror and it's kind of entertaining for me and like keeps me on edge and stuff.
Mine's documentaries. I like the factual things and learning about true events and people's interpretation of them.
Mine's probably action or fantasy, because it gives you like a sense of escapism.
The action genre, because it's always very intense and fast paced.
I would go for the sci-fi genre because of the otherworldly or just escapism that goes with it.
Kind of monsters and jump scares and things like that. Murdering.
Usually a person that narrates a story, but there's facts and people they interview, so real life figures.
There's usually like a hero and a villain, like a clear hero and villain, and lots of it's not very realistic.
There'll always be a conflict.
Rather than the story being somewhat linear, sometimes the sci-fi genre likes to switch that up a bit, and that's what I like about it.
Not the same, I would hanging on a dark space and then jump scare. Crap, that always happens. Because it's got to a point where I could just go, and catch it before it does it. So I'd like to see something different.
Yeah, I think mine is just interesting topic points really for documentaries. You know, if it's like a generic kind of like, mass murder kind of crime documentaries, like I've seen hundreds of those. I want something interesting, something about like coffee or something out there.
Not a cliche plotline, because they're always like the same and they're really similar, and then there's usually some form of romance in it, and just kind of, it's always like the boy ends up with a girl, the girl ends up with a guy, and it's kind of just boring.
New narrative ideas that challenge the traditional conventions of the action genre, because most of the films begin and end in the same way.
Just finding a new way to tell a story, really, and having a good mix of action and drama.
The idea that it eventually gets worse and worse is Deal with the Devil, how it continues to worsen. He gets more and more involved in the deal.
I think the thing I really like about it is it's quite a unique storyline. It's so out there in a way, it kind of compels me to go and watch it.
Like Bob said, it's really unique, and I haven't really seen anything like it, or I've seen sort of vaguely similar, but nothing like that's too similar that would make me not want to watch it.
I feel like it relates to real life, in how, as your life goes on, you're willing to do more bad things in order to progress yourself as a person.
Cool. I just like the general question it poses, whether it's ethical for you to save yourself and do a bad deed.
Six out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd probably say a 9 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I'm going to go with 7 out of 10 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see how you elaborate on the ideas, some of the crazy things he gets up to be a naughty boy.
Yeah, I would watch it because it seems really interesting. It'd be great to see how it pans out.
Yeah.
100%. YouTube, maybe Vimeo.
Yeah, like the internet, like Netflix, or like I'd expect to see it on DVDs as well.
Definitely.
I think if the character progressed to a point where I actually enjoyed doing the kind of bad deeds, and then he'd have to change back again to being a good person towards the end.
To sort of finish the story.
Yeah, give him more of an arc rather than just being, oh, I have to do these things to try and save myself.
Yeah.
Also, I think you might be doing this, but I'd say definitely show how it affects the family and the friends like quite closely.
I'd say how it affects the main character's personality in general, whether he actually turns bad himself or whether he's just conscious of what he's doing is bad.
Also,
Maybe adding a subplot. I mean, maybe it's not necessary, but it might add something. Maybe it's the love interest of the person who's contracting with the devil, her effect, obviously, of how he deals with cancer, and then subsequently living from it, and then being naughty.
I'd also say how it affects its mental state. So, but you have to be careful with that one.